At what point do you acknowledge an addiction? I know. Never. Imagine me sitting on my chair, scrolling through Steam, and boom, there you see it. Gambling Simulator, aka Megabonk. At first, I thought, wow, okay, it looks fun, and maybe I'll give it a shot on stream. It looks like a good old time. But boy, oh boy, did I not prepare my little sensitive dopamine receptors for the pure crack cocaine I was about to force feed it. Megabonk is a game all about bonking. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found it informative. I'll see you in the next one. Sorry, what I meant to say was that Megabonk is a game where you possess the soul of one of 20 characters. All of them have certain pros and cons, and through them you are thrown into these arena-like maps where you are forced to kill hordes and hordes of goblins, ghosts, scorpions, and even weird zombie things? I don't know. There are two maps at the time of this recording. The forest, which I think is my and most people's favorite map. It's very simple. It's a forest with a randomized heal pattern. What's not to like? What's great about this map for me is that it's smaller than the second map. This allows you to really make sure you get everything in a run. The second is the desert, which to me it's the map that's maybe a bit more niche. It's larger than the first, and personally I actually prefer the bosses in this map, except these guys. I hate those guys. My personal favorite characters that I have unlocked is Calcium, Mega Chad, and Noel. Calcium holds a place in my heart because he is the first character I properly attempted. He is a fast little skeleton boy that skates around boning people up. What's not to like?
Nice.
His damage scales with his speed, so you end up with Calcium runs where you are casually entering the Speed Force to have some tea with Barry Allen. As one of my first characters that I played, I can't hate him. Up next is his entire function is to prove he is better than you at getting stuck between door frames. His main weapon is Aura, and personally, I really like it. It not only fits the character, but it's a great area of effect weapon that scales really nicely. Not only that, he has the literal ability to negate damage by flexing on you. This dude gets stronger just by flexing. Every time this dude takes damage, he flexes. Every time he flexes, it increases his damage by 2.5%.
Look at all this damage!
The next character is well known by anyone who's tried to get good at the bonk. She is the character used for almost every top run, and her stats reflect why. Meet Noel. This baddie is cold as ice, and personally, I like her because to me, she strikes me as a really well-rounded character. She's fast and agile, but also not as squishy as some of the more speed-focused characters like Calcium. Noel also utilizes an AoE attack called Frostwalker, and surprise surprise, it freezes things. Very similar to Aura from Mega Chad in the sense that it is a big circle surrounding the player, except it gets the bonus advantage of freezing enemies and slowing them down. What makes her cracked is the fact that her attack area scales with her level. On top of this, her damage scales based on how many people get frozen. This synergy is just unnaturally cracked, and it makes sense why all the top players are using her. Forgive me. I have been ranting about my favorite characters, and I haven't even explained to all you normies out there how the game works. Well, let's go back to the real core of the game: killing and gambling. By killing hordes of innocents, you are rewarded with money and the little blue souls of the fallen. But this introduces you to the first and almost my favorite form of gambling in this game, the leveling system. With each level gained, you are able to choose between equipping a tome and or a weapon. Once you have said weapons or tomes, you can then subsequently gamble away as you look for just the right upgrade or deck layout to really tickle your whistle.
Yeah, boy.
Throughout your run, you will come across our second form of gambling, the Charge Shrine, and boy oh boy is the Charge Shrine a hoot and a half. You have to situate yourself in the metaphorical cuck circle and wait and wait and wait until the hordes are so close to clapping your cheeks you can feel their little... Most of the time the rewards are shit, but they are really just to get you ready for my second favorite form of gambling, the chests. These bad boys. Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
These bad boys drop items that are...
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
But boy, does it feel good when that shit hits just right. These chests reward you with a ton of different items and scale in rarity based on your luck. Now the rarity of an item doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Just because it's gold or legendary doesn't mean that it's great. But it's a great place to start at the beginning of a game or a run. These chests and the strategy to opening is the key to all things when it comes to being decent at Megabonk. Quick disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes. Only please do not assume I'm good at the game. I'm actually quite shit. If you want to get good, play it yourself and get off my video. Thank you very much. Okay, let me take you through the average normie Megabonk run. Stage 1. You are now a scared little beta. You run around, charging shrines and opening chests hoping for good bonuses as you run in fear from the hordes. If by luck you have acquired a goodish layout, you attempt to fight the boss of the stage. At this point, it's bonk or be bonked. If by some chance you do the bonking and you kill Treebeard, ta-da! Wow! You've won a one in a lifetime's opportunity to do it all again, but now in purple. Congrats! It's at stage 2 where you really see if your layout is any good or if you are just lucky. Typically, if you make it past this stage, stage 3 will be a breeze, no problem. If you were wondering what stage 3 is, it's how do I say this? The same thing, but in red. Don't worry though, at this point your dopamine receptors are so fried, you'll be entertained just by the shiny little lights. After the third stage, you have now activated all 2 of your neurons, and now you can fight Treebeard plus Ultra Premium, where he uses the most beta cuck moves imaginable to try and compensate for his tiny little twig. For the entire 4 stages, you are on a time crunch. Every little second matters, because if you don't kill the stage boss in time, you get put in the unemployed lobbies. The Ghost Boys.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
And these Ghost Boys are straight up cooked. I'm not even gonna lie. How long you last against these bad boys after each round is really how you know if the run is gonna be generational or a waste of your finite time on this planet. They only get tougher. You start off fighting the white ghosts. After that, they turn black.
That's what she said.
Then they turn purple. And not gonna lie, if you're getting to the red ghosts casually, you already put too much time into the game. Sorry to break it to you. Let's move on to the current strat as I understand it, or at least the building blocks to any good strat. With any game like this, you are looking for exponential growth in results. Now, if only my bank account understood this, I might not be sitting here explaining Megabonk. A good selection of tomes and items can make the difference between a top 50% run and a top 5% run. There are 3 big stats we want to be focusing on: XP gain from the experience tome, and difficulty from the difficulty tome, and luck. But we'll stick to the first 2 for now. The XP gain stat and luck go hand in hand, and it's a very simple concept. So follow along. If you upgrade the XP tome, you get more experience per kill. But at some point you realize there just aren't enough little goblin children to kill. So you upgrade your difficulty tome, which increases not only the health and the damage of the enemies, but the crucial part is that it increases the number of enemies that are spawning. And in this way you can exploit the system even more. Big stonks. Once you have that little system in lock, you are halfway there The next big issue is luck. At first, you think, oh, haha, cute little chest items, they sure are helpful. And then you realize that all items are null and void. Nothing when it comes to the sweet, sweet green card. And I don't mean the American green card because nobody wants to go there anymore.
Emotional damage!
The green card gives you luck whenever you open a chest. This is big stonks. Considering the motherload of chests in each stage, by restarting your game over and over and over and over until you get the green card, nice and early, you can then ensure that every single chest you open from the start until you fight Treebeard plus Ultra Premium is increasing your luck. With your luck increasing, your chances of getting legendaries increase as well. And you have some pretty stonks chances of nailing your run. In reality, getting a really strong run can take a lot longer than you think. Most of the really good items are locked behind challenges that require you to sell your soul to the devil to unlock it. But in the meantime, you are slowly adjusting to the flow of the game while also accumulating upgrades that make you better after each consecutive run. This game is not the first of its kind. The original gambling simulator is a game called Vampire Survivor, and it has a very similar gameplay loop. The game is reminiscent of both Vampire Survivor and other games like Risk of Rain. However, I must admit, I do like the lack of seriousness and memeability of not only the characters and items, but even the bosses. I mean, seriously, I think my favorite name ever for a boss must be Scorpion Nussi, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Overall, what's been my relationship with this game so far?
Yo, no, how? You can't be serious.
Well, yeah, more than half the time you feel like ripping your hair out because some soy boy goblins came and tickled you up between the legs, and now you are forced to choose the shield tome, messing up your entire build, and you sit and watch as you are endlessly harassed by a bunch of ghosts because you... But when it hits, it hits.
Slay, man. Damn.
And it feels good. I will definitely be playing more of this game, and I think you should too. And if you feel like you like this game at all, I think you should give other similar titles a try. I mean, there are a few within the genre. I think I'm giving Megabonk a solid bonk out of 10. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and a subscribe. I am posting a video every week on a ton of different games that I feel like playing. As well, you can join my stream on Twitch every day from 6 to 8 my time. I don't know what that is for you, figure it out. Thank you very much. Goodbye.